Hello to you and thank you in advance for subscribing to Learn English with Carly. If you haven't done so already, please remember to click on the subscribe button. It's very much appreciated. Today you find me in the beautiful city of Edinburgh, the capital city of Scotland, and behind me you can see partially just a little bit of Arthur's Seat. Okay, as a languages teacher, one of the most popular questions I receive is, how do I sound like you? How do I sound like a native speaker? Well, there are some tips that I can give you to sound more authentic if that's something that you find important or that you are striving to do. My first and biggest tip, which this whole video is about, is to copy. Copy everything. I'm going to give you a little list of things that you can imitate, copy, or mimic. Firstly, the sounds I make when forming words, the phonetics. For example, the or th sound with three or the. Watch the shapes my mouth makes when making these sounds and copy me. Use a mirror or the camera on your mobile phone to mimic how I do this. My second tip for you is to decide if you want to have a certain accent when you speak English. I have a Southeast England / Estuary English London accent. So if you want to sound like me, copy me. If you want to sound like a Canadian, an American, an Australian or an Irish person, copy them. My third tip is to copy my pronunciation. Watch any of my videos, no matter the topic. Watch and listen carefully to my introduction and copy the way I introduce myself. All of my videos contain great examples of grammar or idioms or vocabulary being used in real sentences and in different tenses. Copy and practice my pronunciation of these words. Just as important as your pronunciation is your intonation, where you go up and down as you speak. For example, when I ask a yes/no answer question, I go up at the end. Do you like tomatoes? But when I ask an open question, I go down at the end. Where do you live in the world? When using a short text to read aloud to help improve your phonetics, your accent, your pronunciation and intonation, be sure to pay attention to all the commas and full stops. A full stop in Canadian and American English are called periods. One thing I'd like to teach you today is to use the imitation technique. By imitating, that means copying me, even just reading a short paragraph. This will help you with your pronunciation and your intonation and even your accent. What we're going to do together now is I'm going to read a short text. You're going to watch the whole thing. Then I suggest you rewind it, re-watch it and re-listen to it several times, even in bits if that helps you, half of sentences and full sentences. When I say the words or sentences, you copy them and then you keep going until you've repeated the whole text. Then you complete half the text, 3/4 of the text, the full text, so that as you're copying everything that I'm doing. Take your time with this, take it in stages, and let me know how successful you are. Okay, here's the text. My name is Carly Beaton, and I'm from London, England, but I now live in North Vancouver in beautiful British Columbia in Canada. Today you find me in Edinburgh, the capital city of Scotland. I'm a teacher of English as a foreign language, German and Spanish, and during my teaching career I've taught in high schools, including here in Edinburgh in Scotland, as well as online. The aim of Learn English with Carly is to help you improve your English so that you gain more knowledge, make progress, and feel more comfortable in using the English language. Okay, remember what I said. Rewind, re-listen, break the text down, keep repeating it, following how I do it. Copy, copy, copy. Note that I take small pauses where there are commas. I take a longer pause where there are full stops. And when there is a short list, I go up after the first 2 items in the list and then down at the last item. The more you copy someone, the more comfortable you will feel in using your English in your everyday life. If it's important to you to sound like a native speaker, then my imitation technique will certainly give you a good chance to do that. Let me know how you get on and I look forward to hearing from you. Goodbye from Edinburgh, here in Scotland. Take care. Bye.